Total distance 4 miles. Total time 2 hours 42 minutes and 59 seconds. Split pace 36 minutes 51 seconds per mile.
If I hadn't been talking to people, I'd do 1.5 miles an hour. That's leisurely. If I was on a rush, I'd walk on myself 20 minutes to do 1 mile. But playing ball and stuff, 1.5 miles an hour. But we've been held back today, haven't we, Luna? Yeah, we'll get Luna cooled off now. That water's real red looking now. That's the peak and stuff. And that's how the Roe Valley gets its name. The River Roe is supposed to mean red in Gaelic. But that's as red as the River Roe there. Just a one go! Coming from the same mountains at the end of the day. Just coming down a different way. Suppose like way back in times when people with swords, you might have seen water like that. People were slaughtered up ahead, the blood diluted with the water. Might have came that colour. Just as they called red. More rusty now, right enough. Come on now, Pet. How you doing? That's the wee path I came down to start in Ervey Wood. So this is officially Ervey Wood ended here. So that's the wee path I came down. We're going down now along the river. She's back in the water. Come on, Luna. So this is the path normal people would walk here. They wouldn't normally walk through all that stuff. When I came down here, there was a woman walking on her bare feet. A girl walking on her bare feet. And part of that path. Bonding with Mother Earth and all that. Look at my wee puppy. How you doing? Just running going to the water.
That's what happened to him if he went up there.
No, no, Luna. Oh, where's hello? Where's hello the puppy, you know? Years ago I had to walk this ditch here. I had to walk the ditch the whole way down. Because it's amazing the difference walking the ditch and walking the footpath. Footpath ventures away from the ditch, but even up here, like listen to Dolby sound like. It would have been a wee walk the whole way down the ditch. See how the trees all overgrown now, like. Branches and all fell down and people stopped using it. I know when you get these life buoys, you know it's deep water. Now, I wouldn't have put Lucy in there, like, but I might chance wee Luna in there because she'll run back up this hill again. I don't fancy climbing down that. So wee Luna can go on. Nice and cool, Lena. Nice and cool. That's my girl. Very wee thing. She wants to go under the water, but she's too cold. You'd love to live in the Bahamas, something like Hawaii, Lena. Nice and warm there. Lena, drop the ball. Drop. How'd it go? Now hold on to your ball and I'll wee puppy. There's two puppies. They're on lead. See what happens here. Look who it is. You know, Luna, you know, Luna. That's a wee spot I used to take me all the pups. Changed over the year. There was a rock in the middle of the river and I used to go by the rock in the middle of the river to tell me how deep the water was. But you can't really go by the rock in the middle of the river now because the gravel's moved as well. Everything moved. But I wouldn't have put Lucy in the water where Luna goes on. Luna goes on anywhere. Lucy would have went in here. That big pebble bank there, now, that wasn't there. And that's the main how things move. So I wouldn't know how deep the water is on the far side of that now. But Lucy never went out of her depth. So she didn't. She would go up to her back, but her feet were sort of always on the ground type of thing. She was never much out of her depth. She just wanted to play ball. She wasn't interested in the swimming part. But the trees and all fell down now. So see how deep it is today, Luna. The thing I liked about this wee spot here was it goes shallow down here, but even then it doesn't look so shallow down there no more. So I would have put the pumps in, as long as I seen that rock over there showing it all, the tip of that rock. So she's well down in what it would have been years ago, but I say it could be deeper than years ago because that gravel's here, might have been over there. But I used to like sitting there and listen to the wee waterfall. Nice waterfall over there, sort of. Not a big waterfall, but it's just nice to be beside. And I would just do the ball for the wee Lucy and all, like Lucy and Shadow, not Willow. Lucy and Shadow would have been there. Wee Willow had a bad leg. She had a bad leg, you know. And then I would have come up here then, I would have walked down the ditch and I would have left the path then. The path goes off to the right a wee bit and I'd have followed the river the whole way down. But so you can't do it now. But if I start coming here every week, I would say we'll soon get it open again. The odd wee falling down tree and stuff, just cut them out of the way. So now you want to give me your ball now? But not only that, but part of this ditch is washed away. There's a big landslide on further down, and the whole lot's collapsed in. So, where I used to walk is no longer there. It's global warming, like. Global warming. See, she's going to lose her ball. See, it's nice here, looking at the river. Down there, you don't see the river. You don't hear it as well. Then you get the fucking me fell. See, I'm getting older than I was a couple of years ago. I'm going back to 10 years, like. And I would have swung around these trees and stuff. I wasn't one for going up and down, like. But then where's your ball? Where's your ball? That's a girl. She's not going to be able to give me that ball now. She's going to run and drop it. It's always going to keep falling somewhere. But I say down here now, the ditch comes to an end. It's washed away. Can no longer do it. I'm going to jump down here. I say you can't get down there anyway. You see all that clay there? That's all going into the sea. That's all adding to sea level rise. So I reckon this sea level rising. People say ice melts, sea level goes up. I don't think that's the whole story. If you have a glass of ice, a glass of water, and you freeze it, the ice will expand, what, 20-30% and smash the glass. On the other hand, if you had a glass and you filled it with ice and let it melt, your glass will only be 3/4 full. So if you've got ice, if you've got a square cubic mile of ice melting in Antarctica, you don't get a square mile of water in the sea. You get half to 3/4 of a mile of square water in the sea. But see all the soil erosion. Every riverbank, everything, every coastline eroding, all going into the sea. That's putting up sea level rises. If you multiply it by all the land in the world, all getting eroded, and all dropping into the sea, I reckon that's putting sea level up just as much as ice melting is. So by letting all the banks just wash away, if a bank is in the, if they think a bank's going to wash away, get in there with diggers and dig it away, bring the soil back, don't let it wash away. Make the river wider by taking the soil away. That's what I reckon. I never had a Luna or Lucy down here. See that wee rings and all deep spot. I've seen a mother down here with her Waynes years ago. And maybe she played in there as a Wayne herself. I don't think it's a safe spot to be like. But they done it years ago. Well, we're not going to do all doing that. But I would have walked on through there. The trees down there are different trees. They're like something you get in a fairy tale. You touch them, they snap. Like wee dead trees. Well, that's right, Lena. Well, this path goes off now. There was a lane that ran on down. You see there where the animals are going. I'm very tempted to go down there, you know. There was And that lane would have took us to Ervey Wood if we could go down. This lane would take us down to Brentollar Bridge, a shortcut, if we could get on it. But I don't know what the lane is. Luna might help me find it, you know. The stop unit, there was a wee spot where ones would have been camping and always left rubbish and all. But the way now I'm messing about here now, I'm not going to get the exact miles back. See, you can't walk this, can you? Like, trees and all are falling. There's some of them wee trees there now. Like, you see they just funny trees, aren't they? Like, it's just sort of, and that would have took you onto the lane, but the lane, you need to be on down that way there to get it. Where the lane exactly started, I'm not sure, but there's definitely a lane here. There's somebody feeding wee squirrels in here. There could be a wee camera in here as well, you know. Someone's coming down here to feed squirrels. So what do squirrels eat? That's what they eat there. If we could walk the riverbank again, that would take us down there as well. I can't remember exactly how far off the ditch. When you get down to the end of the lane, it meets up with the ditch. But I cannot remember how far down from the ditch. If we would have walked down along that ditch there now, I wonder how far we're down the ditch. We'll go, I'm going to try. This is going back to the old times, like, we're way late today, like. But if this worked out, this would take half a mile on off our journey. Like, there's a wee bit of wood that people don't see, but I could be getting something to eat. Same with runner too. The only way we'll be down here now, nobody else is going to be down here. If anything happens to me now, like, I don't know when I'm going to be found. None of my family know I'm down here today. I have two sisters away on a cruise at the minute, so they're not going to come to rescue me. See, the time I'd have squeezed through them trees there, but them trees have got bigger and I've got bigger. There, the ditch is away there again. So see, it's very hard to walk the ditch when the ditch is damaged. Can I get through there, I wonder? Cannot get through, cannot. I've got bigger, the trees got bigger. But I will squeeze through there, but that trees got fatter now. And you can see that you make your way down there, like. Go down that old ditch there, like. We've lost Luna, aren't we? Luna! I was chatting to them boy today about this laneway. And he says, aye, but the field doesn't belong to them. I can't see how the field, you know, the field's landlocked now. But it doesn't belong to them, why they're not buy it, like. So I wonder that there, Luna, and just, ditch might be the handiest way. Let me try and go up this ditch again. Let's carry on here. I'm on my hands and knees, But I'll do this. I say it could be 10-15 years since I last walked down here. I still know about it, it's on my head, like. So you know, all these trees are got bigger. And even back then, I would have swung around trees like this. It wasn't all easy. I would have known where to swing around and stuff. If you go out there too far, you're down there, boys. Ah, if this banking's gone here, this banking seems to be gone here as well. Fucking going to fall. The banking's gone there. It's all washed away. Banking would have went there in front, there's nothing there now. So it's not going to be possible to do that. And I say, I would have cut across, all brambles here now, I would have cut across here till I joined the lane. Through them wee trees and all, the snap. Even that's changed. There's a lot of brambles there now. But if I could walk through these brambles now, I would run onto the lane. And once you get to the lane, it should be identifiable, like. You should see the buses, but even if trees are falling on. I'm going to try and see. Luna! Luna! Run! We're going to see if we can find a lane here, pet. We're off the beaten track now. This is lesser spotted oyster here. This has never spotted oyster before. I reckon people don't even know what exists no more. And that man I was chatting to, he remembered the lane. What he's saying about that. He didn't own the field. Back then, the field had horses in it. Never knew how you got access to the field. The garden centre was on the other side. Never knew the garden centre was so close to it. but the garden centre back on this. There's them wee trees there now, look. Weird, aren't they, like? It can't be far off this lane, you know. But how far the trees grown 15 years ago? A whole pile of trees, you know. Could this be a lane here, like? I don't know. I'll say that's the way out there, like. But it's nothing standing out easy, anyway, so it's not. I'd imagine where the lane would have been, there's the path over there now. Paths over there. You'd think there would be all this foliage crap, but no trees. So this is taking us back out to the path, but if we haven't come across the lane going out to here, well, I don't know where it is now. It's gone. It's gone. Yeah, they got out Google Maps. No Google Maps back in them days. You see, I'm just looking there, the soil's low down. Would that be a lane now, would it, boys? Did the lane have come down here? I would say that's our lane going down that way there, you know. I'm not going to be able to do it now. Might try in winter time. So if I walk up this way, I reckon this is where the lane would have been, but it could be wrong. It wasn't up as far as the bend, anyway. Definitely wasn't up as far as the bend. And bear in mind, this lane was built for access. So you got the big steep hill there. Tractors or whatever would have to come down that steep hill and get onto this lane. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the lane would be better out this way, but you know. It's funny how stuff uncovers up when you don't use it. See, you think now if you had a tractor now coming down this lane here, you want the lane going that way, wouldn't you? But I don't think it come up this far here. I can't remember now. She could have went on down there, you know. It makes sense. Because I joined onto this lane, you see, I came off the banking and joined onto it. What we'll do today, we're going to go up and walk along top of this forest. We're not going to that way anyway. We'll just head back to the car now, then we'll go back. We'll cut through the forest here anyway. Maybe excitement for dinner, cutting through the forest. Not easy going with pushed you.
No, no.
Hello.
Off-roading.
Yeah, we're glad it's going down now.
Lena! Come on up this way now. We're going off the beaten track here. Up you go. Oh, she's got up that way. Oh, sore in the legs, Lena. Sore in the legs. It's a wee path. It's a very little used path going down this way, but it's hard to know now if I really make it out. See, if you do it every week, see all wee toys like that, they get kicked away and you get to know where your path is then. But when people stop using it, you get lost. But this ground here is so much higher now, and you've got that drop down below. There's a couple of wee streams that go into waterfalls, and you don't realise they're there. And there's no access to see them underneath, apart from the fact that you walk down and look. I see ice down now for the end down there. Don't know what it is. Oh, wee mushroom. That's one of these Smurf type mushrooms. La 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 la. And these Smurfs. So I got a wee stream there now, and when she's flowing, she'll be a wee waterfall down below. Now that one's go down the hill. Luna loves it in here. Luna loves it. Come on, Luna, we'll cross over here now. You want to go first? You test the ground out. Up you go, Luna. Up, 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 up. I don't know, I step on it. Up, up, up you go. Up, up. See, you think I'm lost? I'm not lost. There's two ways you can go here. You can try and walk along this, or you can go straight up to the main path. We're too low down now. The wee path we're looking for is slightly higher up. But I'm just curious to see if you can make out the lane down below, but nah. It's funny how nature takes over, isn't it? Just dense trees. Come on, up this way now. When you're walking through a wood like this, there's no right or wrong way. As long as you're moving, your feet's moving in roughly the right direction, you're okay, like. But you always sort of make out natural wee trails, and no matter what way you turn. Wee animals and all make wee trails. And to me, that's a path in front. Other ones mightn't see it. I see a clear path here now. Can't really see nothing flat down there. I'm not really trying the autumn. Come the autumn, when everything's died down, I'm going to find that path. I'll start from the far side and work my way forward. It'll be easier. There's a wee path I'm on now for definitely. Because see there where people always throw down sticks. This is always mucky here. Even in the drought there'd be muck here. So this is the exact spot I would have been 20 years ago and all the wee Lucy. So when we get down here, about here now, there's a path goes straight up. You can go straight up the way on the main path or straight on, and then you go over a lot of wee gorges. Today I think we're going to go straight up, because all them wee gorges you get lost. There's no trails in there at all now. That's the bit that's fenced off. It's not that you couldn't get trails, but you need to start marking them out the way I did years ago. See, that big tree wouldn't have been down there years ago. And that's what happened. When something like that there falls down, you're not going to clear that where we saw. But what you could do is cut off the wee branches, come out the side, so you can step over it. This is the traditional route. We'll continue on. The name of the EV paths here, they're pretty level. A wee bit of hill climb at the start, while the main path is just constant hill. It's very boring going up a gravel path. Now this way you can sort of climb up gradually without realising it. I keep looking down, there's bits of sun. I don't know. That'll be our wee winter expedition there, pet. Find a wee way through. But your man says that they don't own the field. It seems a shame how much land has been bought up here for the sake of a wee field that's landlocked. Why they can't grab that and put on a wee path. And it's dead level. Handy for elderly people to walk as well. So I'm thinking, Luna, our path up to the right should be coming up shortly, or our path should be a wee way out up to the right now. We need to look for it. I reckon this is up here. This is up here. We head up this way now, that'll take us on now to the main path. There's a wee gorge there now, you see. So once you cross that wee gorge, you got 3 or 4 of them. We can cross it, but once you cross it, we're at the wrong side of the wee fence. We're, well, I'm going to see. We'll cross this, my farthest stream up. That's the stream that when we came in, there was a wee, I said the bridge was, took the bridge away and they piped it. That is the actual stream there now, you see. So if you follow that up the way, that'll bring you out to the entrance of Glentollett Wood. But as I say, it's we're at the wrong side of the fence. But we can walk around the fence. Oh, that's solid erosion there, boy.
Total distance 5 miles. Total time 3 hours 18 minutes and 18 seconds. Split pace 35 minutes 19 seconds per mile.
Right, so not going to be 5 miles, this walk's going to be 6 miles. I say I would have went on across there. I'm going to head up the ways now. I can see the edge of the forest up there, the light. So it's just a matter of making our way through. Oh no, then years ago you could have done it. It wasn't a path as such, it's just the big trees you could make your way through, but things change. See how far we get today. But in all fairness, Luna's not half as mad in here as I thought. See when you go off the track, you know, my pups go totally mad, you know. She is well behaved today. Because I sort of kept away from this part of the wood because I thought she would be mad. No. We'll stick close to the wee stream. I could be a guide. You know when you get these native Indians, give them guided tours and all of the parts of the reserves and stuff. I could give American tourists a wee guide of this wood here, couldn't I? Like Indiana Jones, get a wee cowboy hat. Hey, people think trees is trees. They all look the same. So you often think, look at all the size of that wee stream, and look at the size of gorge that's been carved out over the years. So there always has been soil erosion. That wee stream would have started off a couple of feet, and over the years it's carved all that out. And today people come along and they stick in a concrete pipe, limiting the size the stream can go. Then they wonder why it blocks up then, and you get a heavy shower of rain. This wee camera might overheat now. The bottom was burning my finger, the heat. With a windproof cover on, but I will soon be up at the end up here. Luna is so well behaved in here, I tell you. Look at my wee girl. Improved or what? So this is no longer than walking the main path. But it's better for a pup instead of walking out gravel. So I was chatting to a man this morning in IEA while this was closed off. Thinking it's for wildlife. It's not. It's insurance claims. So I mean, when I started coming in, when they put the fence up, I thought they don't want people in here because of wildlife. Doesn't mind if Luna chases grey squirrels. I don't want chasing grey squirrels. I want grey squirrels out of the place. If Luna chases them, she's actually helping the environment agency. But so I might reopen my wee path around here. And see, another thing too, I don't have to go the original lane. I can get my original route I had down to the lane from here. So I might do that over the winter time. Days getting shorter. I'm making my wee mission to reopen this wee path the way it used to be. If you look around these trees, you might get the odd one with a bit of white paint on it, where I used to walk years ago. Maybe still wee bits of white paint left. There's the Woodlands Trust, Brentollope Wood there now. Right then. Come on this way, Lynette. Let's walk around this fence. See, I told you I wasn't lost. I know where I am. None of it will be ready for our grub by the time we get back. That's going to be sloppy now, boys. See all them seeds? All going sideways. But see why nobody walks here now. See if I start walking here and just see a wee bit of a trail. See after a while everybody will start doing it. People just do what all people do. But nobody wants to be the first. Back now at Ervey Wood Car Park. Come on now, Lena. Lena! Let's just check our miles now. I might get a wee drink of lemonade. I'll stop recording again now once I go on to... In fact, it was Brentollope Wood. It was a taping originally, wasn't it? Get this phone open. So we've done over 5 miles. 5.12 miles. So we say 5 miles from that car park, but 0.12 miles from the car park. If we stop at this car park, we'll find out how far it is now to Brentollope Bridge. It's less than a mile now, I reckon.